deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. We have been busy getting on with the physio work, etc. But one of the areas that I want to work on with Molly is when I'm taking her out. So you will have seen on the vlog where I did my first competition and I threw her in at the deep end and took her out to a stressless dressage at the local equestrian centre, literally just up the road, and she was brilliant. The warm-up was a bit much for her, that will come with time. It's just a lot of other horses and anxious where they were going, etc. But one of the areas that we've really got to try and get better with her, or I've got to try and get better with her, is like getting her there, getting her ready and getting on, because a lot of the times I have to travel by myself. I have no friends, people. I have limited friends, but not very horsey ones, and so there is times when I have to go out and compete by myself, and so I need a horse that I can get on, get tacked up, get used to things. And Molly definitely was not that horse when we took her out to Speetley last time. She was wild to handle. So today we are, me and Tan, I've wrote to my daughter's video, are taking Molly back up to Speetley, and we're going to do a very calm arena hire. We're not jumping because obviously we're still doing the physio and pole works. We might walk over some poles, but at Speetley they've got a really nice arena. They've got a little bit of water that you can go through. They have a step up and a step down, which would be quite good. And I just want her to go there, have a walk round, have a really, really good time and come home. I think it's really important with the youngsters that we don't overface them, that we don't particularly ask them to do a lot of things straight off when they don't really understand what their job is yet. So I want her, every time she goes out, I want her to come away feeling, oh my god, that was easy. Like I wasn't asked to do anything I wasn't capable of. Excuse me. And we're all happy beans. So that is the plan for today. It's a beautiful day. Thank god it stopped raining, not gonna lie. England at the moment, Yorkshire in particular, is wet. Like, bring on spring please. But the sun is on the horizon. The horse box is hooked up. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. So I have a HBX 403. It's a single trailer. I've had this before. I had this type of trailer with Reg and I love it. A, because it can be towed by my car, and also it has great space. I always found they travelled better in this than I've had the double version as well, which is a 506 I think, 511 maybe, and they didn't always travel very well in it. They couldn't get the balance, where here, as you can see, it's not fancy, people. It's not your Oakley, or what's your others, your Oakley or your Bloomfields, but I love it. It's my freedom, and that to me means the world. It means the world. Right, let's see what, I'm gonna get the tack ready. Cherry is weaving away, bless her. You're not coming. She would never get in a horse box. Hello Poppet. Here is the star of the show, just having a breakfast. She's pretty clean because I cleaned her yesterday. Get things ready first. And I'm going to get my stuff in the car. Okay, so then your downside with a trailer is you have to pack everything in your car. So what do I pack when I'm taking her just 2 seconds up the road? Saddle, body protector, hat. If I was competing I'd put my boots in, but I'm gonna scruff it in these. Pads, that's something rubbish from when I haven't taken it out. Snacks to get back on again, water's in there. The step that I need to get on, I'd like to put that upright and put my saddle on it properly, but it's too big. And lunge lines, and there's a first aid kit in there as well, because you never know. Lunge lines, I hate using them, but if the worst comes to the worst and you have to get your horse onto a trailer, they are very useful. we are ready to roll. Wait for Tan. See if we can load. We will load. Positive thinking, Shell. And then we can go. So breakfast has been eaten. She's looking pretty clean. She's just having 5 minutes. I've put some brush boots and overreach boots on her. If you see from my previous vlog, I don't like the large travel boots, the really padded ones. I've heard and seen so many accidents with them where horses panic and they don't come off. That I don't use them. I have got some that I've ordered from, which are like turnout boots. So I saw these when I groomed for Jess, and she's also the same vein of not having big thick travel boots, but she's got these lovely like thin, really nice protective, like they're like turnout boots. So I've ordered some of them just to protect her legs on longer journeys. You'll also notice in the back of the trunk, the boot, there's no bridle, and that's because I'm going to travel her in a bridle. Now I know that's not ideal, but one of the main areas of issues that I had when I got to Speetley last time was I physically couldn't get a bridle on her. The worst thing I did was offload her and then tried to get a bridle on. In my head, I've had Reg for how many years, and he was so good at any event. I think I'd forgot she was 4, and so we physically couldn't get a bridle on her, and it was really difficult. So what I'm going to do is travel her in a bridle today, see how that is for short journeys, and then, hello sweetheart, and then I'm going to try, the next time we go out, I'm going to try and put the bridle on while she's in the trailer and see how that works. But for me now, like, let's talk honest, I'm a massive overthinker, worrier, catastrophizer. Like, my brain goes to what happens if this happens and how will I get out of that situation. And I've worked for years with good therapists and everything else to try and improve that overthinking and to try and not panic about situations that haven't even arisen yet. And that's because I like things to go to a plan. That's just who I am. I like things, she's cute, I like things to go to control. So at the minute, I'm kind of in my head, I'm kind of saying it's a stressless day. Like, it doesn't matter. We've got an hour in the arena. We've got all the time in the world. There's no pressure. There's nobody there. Because one of the problems I have is if somebody's waiting for me, or I have a class or a clinic, I really cannot be late. Like, it's such a, it pains me. I'd rather not turn up than be late. And I know it's weird, but we're trying to understand my psyche right now. I've tried for 46 years and slowly getting there. So now I'm currently kind of going, it's going to be really nice. Because when I get stressed, the horses get stressed. And I had a massive problem with P with that, where I would stress her out before we even got there. So I'm trying to keep zen. It's all good. That's why Tan's really good, because Tan does keep me calm. And we're going to have a really good time and we're going to enjoy it, and she's going to get a great experience, and then every time we go out it's going to be better and better and better. Right, we are going to get on the road now. She's racing again. Good girl. You're just going to chill. Take a walk. Oh yeah. A bit sweaty.
jumps are huge.
Yeah. We ain't be doing these today. We just pop over that one. So this is the home of, what they do here is British show jumping.
Is that
So
like
they do way bigger than that.
massive British flag?
Yeah. They do big boy fences. We're doing this, pole on the floor, look. So somebody just had to say when we were training her, young horse, too busy looking out a window.
She's nosy.
Yeah. Oh, that was a bit bigger, that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'd have to grow some balls there.
Yay, nice little moles.
Good girl, one more. Sorry, baby training is really boring. One more water, and then that's like, you've done everything I've asked you. You've been very sensible. Good girl.
I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover for when I took her to the water, just to kind of explain what I was trying to do, because at times with babies, things like this, they don't look very pretty. I am not one that will stand there and beat my horse to go into water. I want them to try and make their own decision, whether it's acceptable or not, and people have very different views on it. So I thought I'd just kind of talk through what I'm trying to achieve here. So here I'm putting my leg on. I'm saying, Tan, can you just go in the water? And sometimes they can't figure out the depth of it, so they don't, obviously, it's a survival instinct. They don't want to get eaten by crocodiles. So I'm trying to push her forward, she's backing up. And Tan's walked all the way through, bless her, getting her feet probably very soggy. And Moles is still saying, absolutely not. So I just shout to Tan and say, could you just come back and try and lead her through? And see if she'll follow you then. I'm just trying to reassure her there, saying, hey, it's nothing to be worried about. I wouldn't put you in a situation that is going to hurt you. This is where when the trust builds up over time, she will start to trust me. But at this moment, she just doesn't. So I'm kicking there, just kind of giving her a little bit of encouragement to get in. I'm trying to stay light with my hands. I don't want to pull her in the mouth. And she just doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to trust Tan. She doesn't want to trust either of us, to be honest. So I say, okay, let's just take it a little bit, step back a bit. And I wondered if the entrance to there was an issue. So I thought, we'll go around to the other side. Let's try it from a different angle. Sometimes the sun can reflect on the water and make it a little bit more spookier than what it is. Tan's gone to get a lead rope, because the worry is with babies when you're leading them like that is that they jump into the water, and I didn't want Tan to get jumped on or injured, so I'm just letting her have 5 minutes there, and we're just going to put a little bit of a line on her to see if that makes it a little bit easier. Again, I'm just trying to push with my legs, saying, come on mate, loose rein, go and have a look. And there we just give her a stroke and let her have a bit of a slurp of the water. She doesn't have a problem with water at home. This water is particularly messy and deep. It's not the best, to be honest, but I thought, well, I'll give it a go while I'm here. I'm trying to encourage with my legs, and when she stops, take the pressure off. Didn't work. I thought, I wonder if she'll trust me to walk into the water. Spoiler alert, she didn't trust either of us. She was not getting in. So I think for me, I decided at this point that if I could get her to the edge of the water, she was happy. And I got a bit of a carrot there and said, you know, just chill. There's no pressure. I'm going to stop trying to pressure you in. And when you move forward, you can get a little bit of your carrot, because she really works on food reward. And we just want her to just kind of move forward towards it and just stand there and be calm and comfortable. And for me, I decided that that was enough for her brain today. I thought she's done well. She's gone from reversing back up to actually standing near it. So that's a win. I know some people will kind of say, oh, I should have pushed her through it. I disagree. I felt like it wasn't the right thing today. So we finish on that really good note. And I think she has a little bit of a sniff into the water in a minute, which I was very proud of her and very happy.
Good girl. Thanks, ladies. We'll work on the water. We're going to win. Yeah. She needs to lead. That's what she needs.
Back again, just took a video of this bit because she's tied up there. This is a horse I couldn't tie up when I first got her. She's calm while I tidied my stuff away. So this bit made me, it's the little things, but this made me really blooming proud of her, that she's happy enough and calm enough to just stand there and munch on her hay.
So that is us back. I'm really proud of her. I think she kept her cool. She was so much better than last time, and I wanted to make things really fun for her. We tried the water, it didn't work. Do that another day. We ended the session where she stood at the edge, she had a bit of carrot, a bit of nice time, and we turned round. And do you know what? If people go, oh, she'll never go in water again, so be it. I'm not going to push her to the point where it's not enjoyable. She didn't want to get really on the box to come home. She was like, oh. So I'm glad she's had a good time. I'm proud of us, and I think we just need to do that every week. She is currently, oh, you're having a pee. Sorry, darling. She's like, Mum. But I just think she's got, I love this mare. I want to put as much time and effort as it takes. And I think she's got loads of potential. You know, we were joking in the arenas going, oh, wouldn't it be amazing for a throwaway pony to go around badminton? 5-star. We can dream big, moles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry this vlog has gone out a little bit later than normal, but I hope you will continue to follow our journey. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one. We're at a pole clinic next, so that'll be next week. Bye.
We're dreamers, don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be a